You know, my hair looks goofy, but I'm not gonna fix it because it looks good with this facial expression. What is that hair even? Hey, it's Nick. It's day 3410. And today we are starting to plug through games from CosJam 35. Anyway, pack it up. Malik, hello. How's it going? Malik, you've been here before. Do you have a game in CosJam? What is CosJam? That's a great question. I'm so glad you asked. It is a game jam that is raising money for some kind of charity. Games for Love is a non-profit that just generally does this sort of thing. And this one in particular, I guess I should have researched. I guess now's the time to research so that when Ryan asks me questions, I'll have responses for him. Good there. Nice. Go ahead and drop me a name. Drop me a link. We'll play that first. And that goes for everybody else. If you happen to be here from the jam and you have a game in this jam, please do speak up. We'd love to play it while you're here. There's 62 entries, so there's probably not going to be enough time for me to get through everything between now and Friday, which means serving up your game is the best way for me to have an opportunity to see it before the weekend when Ryan is here and we do the showcase. Cosmeet, we'll get you on there too. Put Malik first. They seem like they're a little slow on the name drop. I bet I could just find it if I search in submissions. I might even be following them on itch. Blah 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 blah. $2 per person that tries out the Boo app. Use your voucher, blah, blah, blah. Theme reveal. Everything has a price. That's an okay theme. Prizes are $250 and then a bunch of credits on the AI machine. And 100 and then 50. And then also they're sponsored by an AI-based Unity assistant called The Depths. Cairo, hello. So I'm curious about this. This is the first game jam I think that we have ever done that has specifically had a relationship with an AI-based anything. So I'm a bit curious, did any of you actually use the AI services available as part of your game? All right. Everything has a price. Don't think we need to know much more. The depths. Let me scroll down and load everything. And then we will... What's up, bud? What's up? And then we'll get Scrub Quest. Cue that up. What's up, buddy? Did not use the AI services. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a contentious issue, of course. I'm very aware of that. I don't know. I'm curious to see what in here uses those AI services, if any, and if it's obvious and how those games fare in the like overall rating stuff. Cairo, what's your... actually, I could probably just find it. Let's see. Cairo. Nothing. What's your game, Cairo? This game is called The Depths. Oh, it's like The Depths. The Depths. Got it. Got it. I see the joke now. All right, good. That's a good cue. Even if your engine worked with it, you wouldn't have used it. Oh, is this using, do you use your own special engine for this? Because it seemed like Boo.fun was for 3D models, right? Yeah, 3D assets from text and seamlessly integrate with platforms like Blender. I'd be very curious about this. I'd be curious to see somebody who does 3D modeling as a hobby or profession actually review this, because something I feel like I've seen consistently is that AI models can theoretically generate 3D models, but then you like go and try to look at like the normals or whatever, and it's like, what is going on here? Why did they build it like this? Like, yes, technically it's a chair, but like, ugh, this chair is going to be a nightmare to like optimize or edit or whatever. Mm-hmm. I haven't done much 3D modeling myself. My 3D modeling experience extends to making things in Blockbench and then importing them to Godot. That's it. And I've done so little, and it was such a long time ago that basically at this point we might as well say that I didn't do any of that. I'd have to practically learn it all over again. All right. Turn-based roguelike about money. Controls are all only mouse. One of the most tiring games I've ever developed, but I'm really happy with the end result, so it was worth it. Just wish I started earlier than a third of the way in. Made in 8-ish days. All right. Here's sound. Ooh. It's kind of loud for all of you, it seems like. Maybe like there. Okay. So we are the square men. We're up against Ghost and Blob. We have 10 each, and they have 5 and 3 respectively. Oh, it has like a zoning thing? Oh shit. Oh, the bite only works on the back guy. Oh, it's like Darkest Dungeon. And I don't have a push, so I just made them both invincible. Except, well, it's representing him as back zone. I'll try bite. No. I fucked up. I can't push. Are they all invincible now? Hold on. I want to restart. I misunderstood. Oh, wait. Did you say that you didn't have time for the tutorial? Because I noticed there's a tutorial button. Tell you where they'll attack. Okay. So the things under the enemies tell you where they'll attack. Before an enemy's turn, you can drag around players to dodge. Okay. If all your players die, if your money reaches -10, you lose. Got it. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got a guy here. And we'll see he's in the middle. I can't... All my attacks hit the back. So I'm at, like... I can't do anything. Pull him. What good will that do? Oh, it loops. Oh, okay. Okay. 8 books. Let's see. Pay $7 to get $15. I don't know why I wouldn't do that. Wait, where's the... Oh. Well, we didn't super need healing. Then that's fine. What is this? These are like better guys that we can purchase? I mean, I can't afford anything, so I guess we'll just move on. And then, oh, for $10 I can like... Yeah. What is... Wait, how... Bite. 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 Oh, they're all gonna smash on him. Can I move someone only during their turn? How do I move someone? Oh, they're in like ghost mode. They can't be hit. How do I... I want to move him. They're gonna kill him. Ah, there we go. They're both gonna... Oh, wait. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they're in ghost mode again. And I don't have anything to, like, heal or anything. Oh, and now I have money. Take all damage. Tantrum. Hit everybody. For how much? Just one? Yeah. I wish I had a fucking heal or something that I could use in this turn. I can't do anything on this turn. Oh wait, one guy had self-care. Fucking damn it. And it comes with a protect. It's huge. Ugh. Alright, you're my new tank, buddy. You've got the self-heal. I'll take the 1 damage. Oh wait, did he not even attack? Ugh, ghosts. Am I right? Like, just let me punch you. There we go. That's $14, $24. Damage all enemies by 2 with an item. That's pretty good. No, I want to hire a new guy. Ooh, a boxer. Yeah. Put him here. Hell yeah. Increase damage by 1. He's mostly tanking. I could put it on this guy. I'm afraid he's gonna die. I'll buy that. That's good. I don't like how hurt this guy is, but I can't really do a lot about it. Guess I might as well take the $7 gain $15, right? Oh shoot, I don't have this up. Alright, here we go. Ghost and 2 blobs. Nice. Oh, and if I do this, yeah. He's gonna pull. He's gonna self-care. He's gonna... Ooh, this guy hit 4 guys? Is there a spot where there's 4 guys? Ayo, hi, thank you. Yeah, no, this is... We're doing game jams every week, and this one looked great. We actually just did a children's charity thing ourselves 3 or 4 weeks ago. But thanks for coming by. Thanks for endorsing. It's always a tiny bit of a dice roll, whether or not the people organizing a jam are going to perceive you as there for it and trying to celebrate everything that's going on, or trying to like kind of glom on to what is happening. But it looks like some cool stuff. I'm gonna have to do some more research into it before Saturday when Ryan is here, so that I can talk a little bit more at length about what Games for Love does and what this particular event was kind of all about. Punch. Well, I'm only gonna get the... Well, yeah, I guess. He'll do nothing. He will do nothing. Bite. 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 25 bucks. It's the same items. Wait, before we spend all our money, let's go. Yeah. Punch, chair, suplex. Oh, we can't see what the moves do. But I do need to replace this 3 life guy. Businessman seems like kind of advanced strat. It's like that's a money manipulating strat. I think you maybe need to know a little better what you're doing. And we should maybe save some money for moves. But it's hard to say no to that just give me more money thing. Boop. Okay, what are you guys? And then what does that mean? Does that mean they're gonna attack? Oh, they're gonna attack twice on the left, twice in the... Oh, that's what that... Okay. And then they move, I see. Interesting. No, we're not gonna get a guy here. Well, no. Oh, dang, yeah. Chair hits everybody. Suplex hits the front guy 4 times. Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna move though. Dang it. I should have freaking suplexed him. Chair moment. You think so? Yeah, but I think it's only going to do one. Yeah, it only does one. That's a pretty good attack, too. I don't think it's worth spending the $2. I'll just squander that guy's turn. There we go. And then we could just blast him, but we don't need to, so we'll... Yeah, might as well spend the money healing him up to 13 now instead of later. First player. Is that this one or this one? Guess there's one easy way to find out. Oh, right. We got to use it later. I think this must be the first player. But he's not first in turn order. He's just first in, like, marching order. Can I do it again? What's the game in which the orders, the games are played? Basically first in, first out right now. I didn't set up a queue. This particular jam has actually been a surprisingly responsive and engaged community, so I might put up the submit queue. But as it is right now, you can basically see the games I've got in my queue up here, which is just the Depths, and then Scrub Quest, and then Anna. So yours would be fourth in line. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I did that right. We got Snake, question mark. Venus Flytrap, who's gonna poison everybody. And Slime. Chair hit everyone 3 times. Why is it 6 times? Oh, it's just deal that much damage because I upgraded him? I see, I see. Yeah, fucking get chaired. He's gonna hit this guy. Which means I could do... Well... Kill this thing. And then... He's gonna hit him, so... Counter? Oh, he heals. It's a healing plant. There you go, healing plant. Oh, now all you're gonna do is just attack everybody? Where do I want? I think I want him here. Got a lot of health. Ugh. Oh, I forgot to use the pills. Alright, we'll see what this guy's all about. Everybody, everybody, everybody chair! Man, that's great. If I just keep upgrading his damage, he attacks first, he hits everything for like $2. If I could upgrade his damage to like 10. Okay, what do we actually want here? Everybody's gonna attack the middle. I guess I'll move them just to... That's fine, yeah. Ooh, okay. Nice. You done. Hey GM, how's it going? You in here from the jam? Lost and GM, actually, both. If you've got a game, please just go ahead and speak up. Let me know what the name is. I'll put it in my queue. Is it useful to... No, you just tell me what it is. Oh, he wants to be in the front. Oh, okay. Suplex? That's too much damage. We don't need to do that much damage. Blam! Ant warfare. Alright, there it is. We've got you 4th in line at the moment. Oh, Toasty, I don't know if we heard from you what your game was either. Oh, I didn't use any of my items. Ugh. I want to heal this guy. He's good. He's strong. Make him even stronger. Max. Yes. Grab these up. Long live Midas. Beaver. And replace it. All right, we got 7, 11, 4, and that's the healer guy, so that doesn't matter. This ghost I'm about to kill in 1 punch. I could also hit everybody for 4. Or the front guy for 7. Do this one, get rid of that ghost right off the bat. He's gonna hit these 2, that's fine. Push you stab. It's not too bad. Oh, I keep forgetting to use my frickin' items. I don't remember what they do now, and it doesn't tell me anymore. No, not at all, Toasty. I usually download. Okay, so first player is this guy, which is, I guess, good in this situation. I don't remember what the pizza does. Let's just eat it. Hell yeah, everyone's got lots of hit points. Damage all enemies, that's good. Second enemy by 10. I don't know if that's worth 7. Oh, we got, wait. Weak Whack, F Shield, and Hex. No, I'm gonna give this guy I can give these guys a lot of damage. That's good. That guy in the middle is just there to tank. Oh, look at this dude! Oh my god, he's doing 6 damage in 1 turn. And he's getting a bunch of healing. And I have no money except for chair. Oh, I could do chair and then bite, and I would get rid of 1. Oh, I think I can get rid of all of his healing in 1 turn. Yeah, whatever, dude. Don't care. I have to pull you forward. And then he's about to do 3 damage. Well, I could self-care and then move him to the 3 damage spot for now. And then we do a stab. And move him there. Wait, does it protect here? Even though, okay. Well, he's still got the most hit points, so he can tank the most damage. And it affects turn order. That's interesting to think about. It doesn't really matter where he is here. It's kind of a shame I can't do self-care and sacrifice. I'll just leave him. I'll just bite nothing. And then punch. And then stab. Protect all players. Yeah, I'll take that. And we got another boxer and another gentleman. But, like, I don't know. I don't super need either of those things. Can I rearrange these guys now? Nice. Maybe I'll just save my money for chair damage. How much can I hit him with here? 4 on each? Oh my god. Chair! Oh, they're gonna do... This guy's gonna do 3 damage in the center. I should probably self-care him. And then... Oh, it doesn't even matter. Damn it. Do that so that the protected guy takes the 3. Easy. And this guy's gonna do 2 damage to everybody, huh? I don't think I have something that damages the middle. I'm gonna have to pull this guy. Oh, wait. Scissors. Ha ha ha. Heal all by 5. Yeah, take that. Now, what's the difference between naked gentlemen and shirted gentlemen? Just these? I mean, I guess I could give this guy a damage upgrade. I don't really need it. Shirted gentleman is a wizard. Oh, okay. They're gonna take my money? Oh no, I can't have that. We're gonna have to chair everyone. Chair. Then pull. And then stab. You're done. Goodbye. Robbery enemies. Don't appreciate it. Don't have any room for items. Oh, I see. This guy has like a cane and a top hat. This guy has a wand and a wizard hat. I don't have a lot left to do. I mean, I guess I can up this guy's damage. $647 sounds like a chair moment. Blam. I'm looking at him for 2. And then this guy's got... Oh, I could do this for 4. Yeah. Whatever happened to taking any damage? I don't know. I'm feeling hot and sassy. I don't think we need anything. I think we'll just keep our money. I think we'll just hit some people with some taxes. Oh god. How do I... But what about these? They don't have life. Oh man. Chair. And then I'm gonna pull because I'm about to suplex this tax return. Stab. Oh, and they're all gonna move forward. Damn it. Well, I can still get him with punch with this guy. Might as well heal everybody. I mean, it doesn't seem like I have a top end to my hit points. Okay, get him with punch. Oh, I wanted to suplex him so bad. That sucks. Do punch. And then... pull. And then... I don't want pull, because I want him to move up at the end of his next turn. I guess just do nothing, basically. There we go. Alright, you ready? Fucking suplex. Take all the damage. Stab. Oh, they killed him! Oh, why was it so much damage? That should have only been 4 damage. What happened? It's only got 9. It's no problem. Get him with 4 here. I gotta just wait. I gotta wait it out. Six, no problem. 4. 2. Take that, taxes. Oh, that was the end. Oh my god, and my amazing tank generic original character sacrificed himself to make it to the end of the game. Well, that's pretty good. I think that from a jam perspective, this is great. It obviously feels very inspired by Darkest Dungeon, and I think that that is just fine. I really like Darkest Dungeon. I like the sort of like simplified, zone-based turn-based RPG kind of thing. I'm not generally a huge fan of like generic JRPG style like menu-based combat, but for whatever reason, when you add that like zoning push-pull, they'll attack at the front or they'll attack at the back, and you want them in these different places. That has always really engaged me a lot. Why am I still getting music? By your own admission, you didn't have a lot of time to tutorialize this, so I think that is, you know, the part that I struggled with at the most at the beginning, but now that once I got through it, once I kind of figured it out, it was right there. This is a great like dressed down Darkest Dungeon. And with the exception of that one super duper damage attack, which is now being acknowledged to me as a bug, encouragingly for me, it's not me who is stupid. It is the game who is mistaken. I think everything here works great, sounds good. Yeah, see, we're already following you. What's your stuff we've already played? Why does none of this look... There's a very firm stylistic theming to the stuff that you make, which I appreciate a lot. It's kind of like a you know what you like sort of sensibility. Zorbal Court. I assume we played Overspun. That must have been the most recent one. This doesn't look familiar, though. Dug up, okay. Well, you must have left an impression because we don't usually follow anybody for no reason. This is cool. I like it. I think that you did a great job. I don't think you needed the special qualifier that you only started a third of the way through. If I made something like this, I would have been very happy with it at the end of the day. Yeah, cool game. Fun game. Oh, and I'll put that on the list for Saturday. Saturday, 1 p.m. Ryan will be here, and we'll run him through games that we thought were particularly good or interesting, and this one is particularly good or interesting. Well, I guess I don't know if it's particularly good. I haven't played everything else yet, anything else yet. And I will be able to get in front of the lack of tutorialization by explaining to him more directly, like, this is what these symbols mean, this is what these symbols mean. But I think he's probably played Darkest Dungeon too, so he might not, like, absorb it as quickly as I did, because it's got some, like, familiar mechanics to me. Okay, I'm gonna get up for just 2 seconds. We'll go use the bathroom, and then we'll play Scrub Quest when I come back. Man, it was 87 degrees here today. What was the weather like for all of you? '96. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I've got air conditioning, mercifully, but then if I open the door, it's like opening the door to an oven. Not only that, but besides it being hot, which is not the biggest deal in the world, um, the air was like completely still. That was the one main thing I noticed, was that there was just absolutely no wind at all. I was going to idle click game. All right, idle clicker. Yeah, we won't spend too much time on this. I mean, idle clickers by their very nature are designed to kind of take a lot of time, so it's hard to get it's hard to extrude the value out of them in this context. I don't know what our humidity was. Let's look. %, not that much. Supposed to have gotten as hot as 91 today. And then cooling off the rest of the week. Thank God. All right, let's go. Music? No? Okay. And then we scrub him. Oh, he got horns. Oh, now he's a cow. We've got 2 question mark, 20 question. Oh, finally. Scrubbing buddy. Oh, nice. He'll just do it for me. Southeast Asia chilling. All right. Hey, look. Now we don't even have to do anything. We can just wait. Just kidding. We're obviously gonna duck. Tweet, tweet, zoo pals. I don't know what sound a walrus makes. Orf, orf, orf. Ook, ook, zoo pals. Oh, he's very dirty. There we go. Oh, did we not get... Oh. A scrubbing buddy? No, we want... 300? Okay. Wait. Oh, I see. Okay. Every 10th one is like a strong. So we have 286. We need... I thought this up here was the reward that we were getting. Loofah lizard. Hell yeah, get scrubbed. Ah, woo, zoo pals. Sloth, sloth, zoo pals. I don't think they make a sound. I don't know what animal that is. A goat, maybe? Zoo pals. Oxen sound, zoo pals. Ribbit, ribbit, zoo pals. Thank you for giving me an easy one. He also kind of... Oh, I wish I could pause it. He looks sort of like a frog with cheeks, and he also sort of looks like a frog hanging out in one of those clown helicopter things that Bowser rides in from Super Mario World. Get scrubbed. We'll get the Sudsy Sprout. And then probably move on. Ooh, wait. That was faster than I thought. Narwhal sounds, zoo pals, moose sounds. Oh, mooses actually, they have a hoot. They're a good power animal for confidence because they have a confident hoot. Do I want... Is that worth buying? not sure that was worth buying. I haven't done the math. And we also have, wait. Oh, we have upgrades. Critical scrub chance. There we go. That's more like it. $2,000 for the Sudsy Sprout. I don't know if a critical scrub chance is even worth it. This seems good. Does it say anywhere how much I'm getting for every enemy that I kill? I mean, animal that I clean? In the long game, crit scrub and more powerful crit are OP. Okay. See, the exciting ones to me are the passive scrubs. Because then I don't have to do anything. I love me a passive heal or a passive damage. If a game is like... I played this game in Next Fest recently that was... It's that newer Ubisoft game that does the, like, cyber ninja shit. It's called, like, Iron Spiral or something. I don't remember what it's called. But it's like a roguelike that includes a bit that's like, get a little drone buddy who does, you know, a negligible amount of damage per second passively. And I was just like, absolutely. You know I want that. You know I want the passive damage thing. There was also, and I still think about this a lot, there was a game at PAX I played that was a demo that was like part MOBA, part racing game years ago. And the class that I chose was a speedy little glass cannon of a car whose special ability was that enemies took passive damage if I was within a certain AoE of them. And the idea of just being like a pest who's like, as long as I'm near you, I don't even actually have to shoot you, just as long as I'm like in your proximity, I deal damage to you, and all I really have to do is be like, oh, you can't hit me, oh, you can't hit me. And be also like a distraction in that way. It was like a really cool class, sort of like an what? Sort of like an anti-tank situation. I wonder what's up with critical shrubs. I only have 1% chance. See, I'm getting a ton of rewards, but I don't get to see what my rewards are. All right, yeah, I think I get it. Idle game. I don't really have anything to say about it. It's an idle game. As idle games go, it's perfectly functional. I think that if I were the one developing that and wanted to make an extended version, I would focus on the juiciness of it would be important to me. Make those scrubs, you know, get the full-on 3D model. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I did change it. Okay. Toasty, did we get your game? Oh yeah, right here. Okay, good. 8 days early and didn't have a chance to finish. Yeah, I mean, it's functional. It's a functional program. It does what idle games are you know, meant to do. I don't think there's anything to apologize for or anything like that. Perfectly good jam submission. And yeah, 8 days early. I didn't even check how long the actual jam was. What was it? It was like 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. Flame it all you like. Okay, interesting. Wait. Did it have the good old plus 100,000 effect? I don't understand what that is. And Anna, yeah, we can flame this all you like. I actually have considered that in the past, having people be like, before I start playing this, how direct would you like me to be? How rude can we be about it? Because I know there's lots of people that's like, I haven't made a lot of games. I mean, there's a natural inclination when you make anything, to sort of defend your stuff against criticism, of course. I've seen it with, you know, even the most experienced developers, especially if the person playing doesn't know the back half of the entire process, so they kind of are tossing out solutions off the cuff and be like, "Oh, they suggested blank. That's so stupid. Um, that would never work in this context or whatever." But then on the other side, I've met plenty of developers who are like, "Itch, especially, is such a hug box. I wish people would be meaner to me about my game." And you know, there's subreddits like destroy r/destroy my game, which is like, be as mean as you want to be. And I think if you're at that point, I think it's a journey. You know, it takes some getting used to, takes some developing a callus and sort of wrapping your head around the perspective of others and externalizing that rather than like attaching your projects deeply to your ego, and taking people very seriously all the time. But I think that it's ideal to get to the point where you're like, I want you to be fucking mean. Like, not specifically trying to hurt my feelings, but just anything you want to say, just say it. And I'm not going to take it personally. I'm not going to like defend myself or tell you why you're wrong. I'm going to understand it as feedback and see what I can do about folding it into, you know, this project going forward or my projects as a whole. Fight 5 different monsters and see your outcome. Sword to attack, thumbs up to spare, X to escape. Did we use space to interact? Space to jump, arrow keys to move. Okay, we'll figure it out. That's kind of loud. To spawn your circle. Okay. All right. We Undertale. Can't interact with the... Oh, they're just torches. Okay. Wait, where am I going? There does seem to be space because I'm holding left right now. Now I'm holding right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I am. Okay, well, as of right now, I don't have any reason that I'm aware of to fight the enemies. So I'm just gonna dodge them. Ooh, perspective shift. Is the player meant to change color like that? You see how he's turning kind of like gray whenever I'm at my, like, slightest puff? Or, like, the end of my exhale? Yeah, is this that nut dealer game I've been hearing about? Huh. Yeah, I've never seen that before. Oh, okay. Environment got weird. Hey, who are you? Uh-oh. No, let's stay on the path and not go into the void. Stop running, get back here. No, I'm gonna keep running! You're not authorized to be here. I don't care! Authorize this. Whoa. Not trying to fight the biblically accurate angel. Alright, maybe let's fight something just to see what the fights look like. But not you, apparently, because you are a tree. Or someone with an amazing head of hair. Oh, space to interact. Right. You startled me. What are you doing here? You're like 4. Why am I here? I work here. You ask a lot of questions. Mind your business. It's not immoral that I'm here. I needed money. I'm 4. You're the youngest person I've ever met. How about you? Okay, here we go. Attack. What's happening? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Kill you. Alright, this is... I see. Oh! Oh, ow. Ow. Punch, punch, punch. It did say to do that, but it didn't register with me. Or, like, when or how I needed to do that. Oh, I won, apparently. Nice, we'll have a use for those yellow moons that I've heard so much about. There was one... yeah, there we go. Wait, do these heal? Space. Well, let's hope. There's nothing over here. Okay, so is the goal of the game to kill all the entities? So I got this guy in here. But I've been ducking on everybody else. Oh, either kill or spare? Okay. I thought maybe there was gonna be somewhere to be. That seemed fine. Set. We're good then? How did I get here? Let's just say I need to pay more attention to the job description. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and spare everybody, because that seems more sensible. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. The lenses on them head goggles are huge. Alright, we gotta go back now. Uh-oh. I can't go back. Yeah, it seems like I will. I mean, I think I've gotten the breadth of what I'm gonna see here. Some interesting things about this: the juxtaposition between the graphical style of the overworld traveling stuff and the combat system with the like MS Paint more sort of pencil drawing-y thing is cool. I don't know if that was just something that you did for time or what, but I think it's really interesting. I think the idea of having one art style for your overworld and one art style for your combat is super cool. And I think that like in the past it was done in classic games for performance reasons. You know, you would be playing a game and the overworld is looking like Chrono Trigger or something like that, where it's very like 8-bit and very simplified because there's a lot of different things going on. And then when you're actually just in a combat and you have this very you can have a very like simplified environment, which gives you the sort of like higher fidelity like 3D assets to do combat with. I think that that is something that is sort of a consequence of performance reasons. The main thing I'm thinking of actually is this game I played when I was a kid, Gemfire, where they would have like 8-bit units for the tactics portion, and then whenever there was an actual battle, or Shining Force is another example that I think a lot more people would know about, where when you're moving around on the tactics board, you have like 8-bit characters, and then when it goes to do the actual battles, it puts in these like extremely high resolution, by comparison, pixel art sprites that like slide in and do this cool like because everything can be dedicated in that particular moment to graphics. And I think that reappropriating that idea as a stylistic choice rather than a pragmatic one is something that is really cool, or could be really cool if done like very thoughtfully. You know, I'm obviously a big fan, or I'm a big fan of like Hylics, and Hylics does something sort of similar where all of the overworld is stop motion animation, and then there's a bunch of like digitized photographs for the graphical elements in the actual combat situations. Although I guess technically stop motion assets are also a sort of digitized photograph, but in Hylics, it's like it's very obviously an actual human hand that's been digitized. It feels very like old MTV punk zine collage kind of thing. And I think really there are a number of different asset styles that you could use that could be super interesting. I actually ran into an image the other day that was like a goofy sort of cartoon image. I don't know how to describe it, but it reminded me of how, like, in an anime, despite it being a cartoon itself, sometimes will like show other like sub like cartoons by the characters. So like if somebody's just they're like, so here's my idea, and then it'll like go into sort of a dream sequence where there's these sort of like sketchier, chibier versions of the characters, and they're like, all right, so first you're gonna go in and distract the guy at the front door, and like, you know, just go over and like do that. I don't know if I'm describing it well, but just that core idea, I think, is here either by necessity or by intent, and it's the most interesting part about this, and really gets my head rolling about what might one do, what kind of art styles might one choose as like juxtapositions from each other, like very stark things that kind of, despite being very different, are unified in the context of a game like this. The music was also really crazy. It was like too crazy. I don't um and also very short, which I get. I don't know if you wrote the music yourself. Um I oftentimes find myself writing things and then being like, "Oh, I actually need to make this like 3 times as long, or else it's going to get very repetitive." Yeah. 30 minutes and no experience. It's fine for 30 minutes and no experience. Congrats on making a song at all. Making songs, especially when you're very first starting, is not easy. I think the first time I made a 6 second musical loop, I was like, hell yeah, this is great. I made music. Look at me go. All right. Give me another 2 minutes and then we will play Ant Warfare. Oh, this is a Boo 3D model. It's cool. I'm curious to see these. Okay. You know, I realized in that last bit I missed a very critical piece of segue, which is, you know, sometimes I compose music for video games. Of the three, what I consider the three main disciplines of games, which is to say coding, graphics, and music, it's the one I kind of do sometimes. Maybe I'm wondering, I'm still on the fence about what my creative project for July is going to be, and we're already like halfway through July. I don't know if a GMTK thing would count. When is it's in August, right? August 2nd it ends. Could I do something for GMTK and count it as my July project? Pirate Software Jam ends on the 31st. Oh yeah, it goes into August. Maybe Pirate Software Jam. Just go find something to make like a little music for, or just go talk to some of our jam friends. I wonder if anybody in Down to Jam has got anything going on right now. All right, Ant Warfare. Are we all squared up? We are. Okay, good, good, good. Ant Warfare. Hover over things to learn. Enter colony name. Fun Colony Alpha. Oh, dang. How do you do the alt code for alpha? See if we can trick it. 224. Nope, that don't work. Oh, it'll do itself in the leaderboards. Well, see, but I wanted to... So it's going to say Colony Fun Colony Alpha. I guess we'll just put base alpha then. Made in 8 hours. Oh my god. Raise hands, don't let the nest die, survive. Got it. Done. Okay. Go. I guess go look for food. You? Maybe? Oh, I've got 6 out looking for food. Apparently. Amount of standby ants. Okay. Raise me more ants. Oh, shit. Okay, we're fine. Defending the nest, which appears to be an upturned flower pot, takeout container sort of situation. No, stay to fight. Okay, now go look for more food. We'll leave 1 ant to look after the base. Oh, defend nest. Yeah, probably we should do that. There we go. And you raise ants. We've got a little bit of food. We've got a surfeit of sugary goodness right now, so yeah, that's right. I got defenders now, bitch. We got 6 on food, 5 on defend. Man, that's a lot of attacking. Hang in there, little guys. Damn, this is a pitched battle. Oh my god, they're fucking me up! All hands on deck! I'm not sure what's happening, but I assume you guys are doing great. Oh, we have nobody on food duty right now? Are you joking me? Whew! Alright, we're looking okay. We're looking okay. Need to get that population up. Oh, nobody's on food duty right now? Come on. Calls back ants to rest. Oh my god. Oh, we have like no food. Yeah, whatever. Get out of here, losers. I'm at food deficit. No, go. Everybody food. You, I guess, go to the army. You're a leftover. It takes a lot of food. But we are early on the... Seems like every 5 waves is like a boss wave. Sounds like, based on what you've been saying. We're doing fine. Need more food. Everybody food. Is there a top end of the food? Oh, I see. Sometimes 3 ants who you've sent for food, when they come back with food, replenish your... Okay. Oh, God, wait. Did I die? Wait, what happened? Oh, I fucked up. It's not bad. I think mechanically it's pretty balanced and works all right. Um, I think if it were me, the next thing, or as a player, my feelings right now are I want more UI, especially for the combat. I'm not necessarily a big fan of damage numbers, but maybe at least like life bars that sort of generalize the entire the entire group. Something to give me like a sense of, oh, fucking god damn it. That's fine. We lived through this before. This here, that's mine. Do we have a HP bar for the enemies? And then also, despite the fact I had seen this before, I knew this was here. Maybe my issue here is like a UI design thing where we want this to be up here, just only during combat, not necessarily all of the time. Oh my god. Wow, they're fucking me up, dude. I want to get like so many ants on defend right now. Well, we're not losing ants. What? How did we lose nest percentage? Oh, that sucked. I have to send everybody on food now. But I do have a huge defense thing. Wait, why did this go down by 1? Did somebody get lost? We have -1 ants as well. Somehow. What happened there? I was at 1. Okay. Seems like our pace is okay. As far as raising ants, that is. Oh, running out of food. Hmm. miss having my super robust, like 250 food store. What? Oh, I died. Oh, I died. Well, I did technically slightly better than I did the first time. Yeah, super cool. This looks fantastic, especially if it's an 8-hour game. An 8-hour game in a 2-week jam is crazy. Um, and graphically, I think that this is actually a really smart choice for. I assume the ant models were done with the Boo AI. If you're going to use AI modeling, I think having it be 3D models that are generated for some more simplified purposes, like digitizing something sort of like Donkey Kong Country style, I guess is what this gives me vibes of. It's more of like a PlayStation aesthetic, but a lot of the art stuff feels very like old like 2D digitized 3D renders. And I think being able to generate that kind of stuff and then tweak it in a different way or in the way that you want is a smart way to use that sort of like generative art stuff rather than trying to lean on it in and of itself to do like complex animations or any of that kind of stuff where it gets in the way, where like the way that it's generated gets in the way of the technical aspects of animating and using something like that. This is a good way to do it. I don't know what kind of shaders or whatever you got going on here. It looks really good. It looks very PS1. I think the aesthetic of the UI is great. I think that there are some tweaks you probably know as well or better than I do that you could do to the UI to make it a little bit more readable and give people a little bit more information about what's expected of them or how things are progressing, just to give them that sense of movement. You know, you've got search food. It seems like it sends some ants and then retrieves the ants. Having that ant timer done in some visual way might be interesting. Um, I'm hesitant to offer up a bunch of solutions, but that's where the vibes are. Uh, yeah, you even say mouse over to learn, but I guess part of that might be the fact that the game has a extremely visible running clock and starts, and as far as I know at least doesn't have any kind of pause, that there is no opportunity unless you are playing it to do specifically that. There is no opportunity to sort of be like, let's mouse over some things and read some little tooltip boxes about what that thing does, and when we are not pressed for time, learn about it. And like human beings are just so bad at learning under stress, um that even especially adding something like this, I played a game from Down to Jam where you're on a train and you're moving along the tracks, and you can click to move faster along the tracks, but you're always moving passively along the tracks. And even though that was to my advantage, I noticed that when I was playing the game and went to go do menuing and like decisions and stuff, because the game was progressing in the background while I wasn't participating in it, made me feel like I was missing gameplay. Like all the time I'm in the menu becomes time that I could have been clicking and wasn't. As opposed to if at some point you come to like a train station and it's like boop boop, you stopped. go ahead and do whatever you want. Go ahead and like go look through your cosmetics, go look through your options. Like, nothing's going to happen until you say you're ready to go again. And just having that headspace of being like, yes, I'm ready to go again. You, the game, are telling me this is the time to learn and think and like quietly internalize bits and pieces as opposed to like engaging with the game itself. It's just like it's a framing thing, you know. It's very interesting. So, you know, having a running clock like this, I think, is maybe a misstep here, but or you know, you need to change some UI or something. But also kind of makes me think, what if you put a running clock on a game that doesn't need it or have anything mean anything by it? Like, what kind of psychological warfare can you do on the player by adding a timer that counts up, or worse yet, counts down, but doesn't actually mean anything? Like, hey, I've got this puzzle and I'm worried it's too easy. It's like, oh, no problem. Don't make the puzzle more difficult. Just add a timer that's counting down. And people will be like, oh God, I've got 30 seconds to do it. And suddenly they're going to become way worse at puzzles. Yeah, okay. Get up and we will play Long Live Midas. Might be loud if you hadn't turned up high. There are volume sliders in the options. No problem. We've got both the volume turned aggressively down, and we have a straight up limiter on our desktop sound because we play so many jam games and know about exactly that problem. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna pet my cat. What's up, buddy? What? What? Yeah. 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 Okay. What am I missing? I'm missing side conversation. Oh, color change. That's nice. Deep purple. Please be honest when playing with criticism. I mean, I try to be honest, but it's a whole thing to unpack, you know? I did a couple months ago a video on the YouTube channel about giving better feedback and how to sort of like just that entire dynamic, the entire playtesting dynamic of like giving and receiving feedback and how to like approach that in a way that is constructive without just being like complaining. Although complaining is of course a big part of it. Negative feedback is much more useful than positive feedback, I've always said. You know, it's great to hear, hey, this game's great, or this song's great, or this thing you've written is great, but it's infinitely more useful to get a piece of feedback that's like negative for whatever reason, and just try to roll that in your brain and think about like, what is this person really saying when they say that they feel like it's boring? Like, what can I change that would make it feel more exciting? Okay. Top-down adventure shooter. Procedurally generated levels, variety of weapons, off-the-wall plot, optional endless mode, sentient piece of toast, and so much more. The story follows Midas, a top hat-wearing beaver, on a mission. Upon visiting a bank and being asked to sign a contract, he's trapped by Plutus, the owner, and must climb 100 floors of the complex in order to defeat Plutus and escape. Movement uses WASD and the arrow keys, or the arrow keys. Aim with the cursor, left mouse button for weapon. There is no dodge mechanic. That's an interesting thing to think that you need to put in bold. I guess a lot of modern twin stick shooters do have that enter the gungeon dodge mechanic. Horrible says spending all this money because okay, there's a lot here. But I'm optimistic. I love me a twin stick shooter. Twin stick shooter is my favorite genre of video game. Not necessarily the one that I play the most, but the one that I think feels the most like a video game in my heart, if that makes sense. Like what is more video game than just like Asteroids, which in a way is kind of a twin stick shooter. I think there are actually some even older games than that. I think there's one where you're a cowboy and you're shooting. It's just like it just looks like fucking. It's like this. You know, it has like 4 little doors, and you're like a little cowboy guy. It's like extremely simple. I don't remember what the game is. You have a square head and like a cowboy hat. And then in the arcade, the like thing that you would play the game on was just built like this. Like it just had these 2 joysticks and you were literally doing gunfight. It could be. It might be. but it was like an arcade tower that just that was what it was built like. So I guess that's probably the original twin stick shooter. All right, here we go. Was this word Midas made? It looks like it was made with an eraser. It was carved negatively in the thing. It's interesting. Well, see this like WASD, and then you have a directional shooting. I would consider that twin stick. I see you actually came. I was starting to think you wouldn't show. Although I understand as much as you do that your hands are tied. You're lucky I'm here to provide you with such a service. After all, when Dolos, of all people, sets out a ransom, he's typically keen on payment. Speaking of payment, as previously discussed, I only want a little of your life. Be careful, though. I know you got used to spending all that gold. Jokes aside, with this, you should be able to acquire as much wealth as you like. Dolos is tricky one he is, cursing you and stealing what you hold most dear. You can't seem to catch a break. First, the curse of the golden touch, and now the curse of limited wealth. If you ask me, I would almost say Dionysus and Dolos were working together. Enough of my blathering. Let me gather the form for you. Here we are. Sign. There we go. One last thing before you go. I don't know if you're dumb or just trusting, but Dolos never had anything to do with this. And now that I have a part of your life, I want you to know I took great joy in watching as they fell. Alright, that guy was a creep. Mostly, partly, at least because I made him one. Oh, now I'm a beaver with a gun. Here we go. Fighting and what are they called? Mondroids? Oh god. Modites? Those D&D monsters from the like plane of law. Coiners? Okay. Whoa. Have you ever eaten a tire? I haven't either. What do we got? We got $17. I don't... Okay. Heal 55, which I don't need. Sniper. How much? 20 bucks? I don't have the money. Aw, shit. Here we nuclear throne again. Is there a point where drums kick in? Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, no. It looped back. This song wants drums to kick in so bad. There's so much tension in that, like... Oh, here it comes any second now. Slingshot for $5. Med pack for $50. Double damage with a hitless floor. I think we can do that. Okay. Direct Blink, thank you. Hello. Welcome aboard and congratulations. Okay. I think we got everything. Did we double our damage? Sniper rifle. Doubles health, full heal. Doubles health? Oh, yeah. Coiner. Oh, did I get hit? No, I didn't get hit. Hey, that's random for you. Sometimes you flip heads 15 times in a row, and you know what? Nothing unusual is happening. Yes, 100 hit points. I wonder if we actually... Is that in here right now? No, I didn't expect so. He has to turn it on. Glove. Max 10. What does that mean? I just get 10 more hit points for $10? I haven't really stopped to absorb this whole setup right here, but I would like to take a look at it. We've got Bucktoothed HP Heart, Goofy Tiny Leg Piggy Bank Piggy, although I guess most piggy banks have tiny legs. Big Face Piggy Bank, Ultra Ghibli-eyed Muppet Man, and Cyclops with his tongue out. It's weird and it feels disjointed. Soda the Muppet? Do you have a Muppet? Tell me you have a Muppet. That would be amazing. We're gonna double our health again. I can do hitless. If you're like, yes, actually I'm a VTuber has an actual Muppet, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Well, that's too bad. One day, right? I think we're good. It's gonna double our health again. An unbelievable amount of, Oh, cut out on a stick. Okay. That's basically this. Does it do mouth movements? I keep telling myself I'm gonna do mouth movements. I think it would probably be good to do mouth movements for the one we've got going, but there are like 22 different faces you can cycle through, and it means that I would have to draw a mouth open version, or I guess a mouth closed on a couple of them, of every single face that we have already. and then including like the ones that don't make sense, like the one that just says fun. I don't know how you make that talk. But then it would also be coding all of the audio move to switch between. Oh, actually, maybe I would have it be. Oh, okay, that's how I would do it. I don't want to get too I'm just gonna do this out loud. So instead of doing, so I would probably have to just have two parallel versions of the faces and have like what are we on now? It's like this guy. And then over here have the same thing with the mouth open. And then this would be like index 0, and this would be index 0. And they would be in two separate slideshows. And when I do change face, it would change these in parallel. Oh, but that's set to random. When I change face, it's always random, so I maybe have to get rid of the randomness. And I was thinking for audio move, I would just program one thing that's like when I do audio move, swap between the 1 and 2 parallel slideshows. But I don't think I could do this one random and this one random and have them both be the same. And I don't even know if I can return from this one which random it switched to and then change this one. Okay. So yeah, having the cyclable faces gives it an additional sort of complicated layer. Limits your wallet to 100. I don't think I've hit 100 yet. Escape isn't pause and sends you back to the main menu. Good to know. I think we can do another hitless floor. We're at 200, and we're gonna get 400. Just like a disgusting amount of health. What did all this music get made in? What is that? Oh god, it's an enemy. I was like, ooh, what are you? A helpful treasure? It's like, no, I'm gonna fucking shoot you, dude. Get away from me. Waveform 11. I've never even heard of that. Oh, he did kind of look like a wallet. Wait, where was the tunnel? Interesting, interesting. Oh, I do want a new gun. I think it would just be fun to have a new gun for a change. Yeah, I can get hitless, no problem. Dude, we're killing it with the hitless. Fuck, did I get hit? Yeah, I did. Damn. But there's no, like, punishment for being hit. We just don't get our health doubled. Do I want a shotgun again? Does that help me? Tab 2? Did I get double health anyway? And it doesn't seem like I have ammo on my gun either. So we mostly just want to kill the enemies for the money. We don't actually need to. We could just, like, run straight to the exit every level and try to get, like a pacifist run. The shotguns, the damage feels way worse. Doesn't feel like anything moves fast enough to warrant using that sort of bullet. Not yet, at least. Try the sniper. Doubles damage, yes, please. It's like right here I could just hit the canister right now. But I wouldn't get any money. Oh, God. Nice. I hope at the end of the 100 levels, there's one of those little parades that shows off all the fun names for the enemies, like in the end of, Mario games. Damn it. Damn it, Coiner. Coin Dexter. I think that must be everybody. Nice. Double damage. Yeah, I mean, it seems like right now, if anything, it's balanced very heavily in my favor. Which I suppose is a lot more digestible than having it lean so hard in the other direction that it feels like unplayable or unfair. How many floors? Beavers are the largest rodents in North America. Okay. I don't know. It's got the procedurally generated levels. It feels very Nuclear Throne, but I think that artistically a lot of the stuff is implemented very, very cleanly, where that feels totally okay. yes, it looks a little bit procedurally generated, but especially in the context of a jam, everything is so neat and clean that it feels perfectly fine to run around in as like a virtual dungeon. Uh, I think you know better than I do. I think you know better than I do some of the balancing that could be done for various stuff. I think there's also a lot of space for juice in this that would make it feel real good. You know, gunshot sounds on the guns and stuff like that. If you wanted to go that direction, I will again admire the like seemingly disparate but totally acceptable uh juxtaposition of all of this art. I think that it fits. It feels very kind of like MS Paint meets hasty Photoshop, but not in a way that's actually ugly. It's very like a stylistic choice kind of thing. I think it looks good. I think that people would find it extremely endearing if you keep moving forward with this art style. That's like a blend of like pixel art, MS Paint art, and like I don't know, this one's like nicer somehow. I don't know how or what you did to make this, but it's clearly done with a little bit more attention to detail than a lot of the rest of this stuff. Or like, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. It's got more clarity than these other things. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to get up for a minute, and then when I come back, we will play Replace It, and we will call it a night after that, which is not to say we're done. I will be back tomorrow, of course, in approximately the same time slot, doing some more of this. Oh, shoot. What was that one? Have Ryan play through this one for sure. See what he thinks on Saturday. Different color theory technique. Interesting. I don't know the first thing about color theory. Oh, I did. It was great. I love me a twin six shooter. They're very, very easy for me to like. So you were gonna do great probably no matter what. But yeah, it's good. Uh, it's got a lot of clean stuff to it artistically. Um, I think you've got a great sensibility for that. And then past that, from like a coding perspective, the procedural generation, I don't even know how to wrap my head around. You make something like that, so I don't have any like ways to expand out from what you've got. But what you've got is fine. Like it doesn't feel stupid like procedural generation easily can, where there's like lots of annoying dead ends or loop to loops or whatever. Um, and you know, if I had any issue with it, it's really just a game jam issue, I think, where it's like I want there to be more juice. I want there to be stronger reasons for different guns to be interesting to me, you know. Like what is the give and take on this? This is just it's something to explore out more from. Okay, I'll be right back and then we'll play Replace It. Okay. Protect and care for your people by defending them from attacks and keeping them alive with food. You lose when you have no more population and you survive until the last round. You can't expand, only replace. Interesting. We got cards, we got grids, we got soldiers coming in from the sides. I'm anticipating a lot of reading. Oh, no, you don't. Get over here. I'm gonna let this music roll for a minute. Wait. Oh, geez. Oh, it doesn't like that at all. Wow. Wait, what? If you say so, video game. Got some reverse parallax kind of thing on the mouse. Okay. Plus 1/5 of a person every turn. I don't know if you want to be talking about fractions of people. Untamed land, wild patch. Okay, so put that there and that. No. Wild patch there. Primitive hut in the center. Okay, so now I either get all, more food and like something I don't really understand. Wooden spikes, that sounds good. -1 food, but +1 defense. And another thing with a shelter. All people get 25% of something. All max people, whatever that is, get 25% of something. But adjacent tiles, adjacent amber is -35%. Let's go here. Okay, so I saw some guys coming in from the side. I want this here. And then flour, I want you nowhere near I want you here. More defense, all gold? It must be gold. 70%. Adjacent max people. I don't know what max people means. Are plus 20% of a thing. But I get one less person. 10 coins a turn. 100% bonus of gold on, I think, a tile. These purple ones must be like modifiers. They like modify existing tiles. But much less people. I'm gonna go for this. And then the wild patch is going here. And the withered flower is going here, which I guess it'll give its bonus to nothing. I was going to put another thing here because I was thinking I had a withered flower here and a withered flower here. So I'm getting like double bonus to this, but I think it's only a one-off. Money and an apple that gives me 30% food, 20% more max food. Basic generating thing. 50% max people. 10% gold. Adjacent food low, but defense plus 15. And all max defense. So it's all max, like And so the max defense, like the capacity, so if it was 5 like it was on that palisade, all the adjacent defending structures that had 5 would become 7. So if I had more than one defensive structure, this would be more attractive. I think we want this. How much money do I have? 102. Put that there, and then family on this. Okay, adjacent defense, but they lose food. Food goes up. Food +3. All gold in all of my tiles. And that's just something I slap down. Okay. People. So I have 5, but it's only going to go to 7. I could have gotten 10, but I don't have the... Okay. Four. Okay, so what it's saying here, this +4 of 20 per turn is saying, when I put this down, it's going to produce 4 a turn, and it can produce a maximum of 20 per turn. And same with like this dwelling, is it produces 1 per turn now of its maximum of 10 per turn if I use other cards on it. Oh, and this one's got a blanket, all farms get more food. And I do have a lot of farms right now. Does it matter? Okay. Food. Adjacent defense goes down. Money, but population goes down. How much money do I have right now? Defense, but people goes down. No, that's fine. I guess I put that here. Oh, and these already have... Do these have defense at all, or is it only this one? I don't want to play this card, because it's going to bring my people down on this to 0. Food bonus, people down. All gold more. This, probably. I do not have a lot of defenses right now. That doesn't feel great. I should probably... adjacent 35. Okay, that's fine. That better. And then adjacent money. So we don't want that over there. We want this... Adjacent money down 35%. So all our things get the population bonus no matter where we put this. I don't think any of this stuff actually generates. I think I do it here. 389. Okay. 20 gold a turn. And then a bunch of people bonuses. Wall. I do need more defense pretty badly. Adjacent max defense, that doesn't matter. Money down on everything. I don't know. I want that defense. We seem to be doing fine on money. This is Max defense. Okay, so we want this. Shit. I don't have any good spot where this isn't gonna hit anything. I think here? Did I live? Okay, I think I lived. Ooh, a bunch of food per turn. And then all gold, 75%. Yes, please. 3 defense of 15. Okay. And then I think we do need a citadel. This also does 3 a person. Plus 100%, it doubles the people in a current people generating thing. So we get this up to 6 straight away. Eight. People, gold, or food. Take that. What do we want to replace? What does that do? Food? 4 per turn. Why does it say 20 per turn? Is it maxed out? Oh, the card just says 4. And then we want to keep this away from our gold generating buildings. Money, people, or defense? I think we probably need defense now. Ooh, yeah. 3 per turn. That one's at 8. That one's at 8. Oh, okay. So they start at 2 of 10, and then on turn 2 they become 4 of 10. Turn 3 they become 6 of 10. People, food, or gold. I'm gonna take food thing. This is food, yeah. And then more defense, but less people. Everybody loses a little gold. I think that's okay. So 4 of 20. Oh, that's way worse than... Oh, this is food. How am I doing on food? I'm doing really good on food. Bonus food for... this. People, gold, defense. That's not generating anything anymore. Yeah, this guy, yeah. Hmm. That's okay. I need to get rid of this wall. When's the next, do I have no food? I was just gonna say, when's the next battle coming? Okay. Food thing. I should have taken like a money generating thing. Advanced tower defense automatons. Neither of these is doing a lot anymore. Uh... Controls the economy of the entire known universe. Out of food again. More money, but other people get less money. I have a glut of money, that's no problem at all. More stuff, more gold, more... let's do this one. It doesn't seem to matter if I don't have any food. I thought I had another defensive structure. I'm spending a ton of money on food, or a ton of like space on food, not getting anything out of it. Or still running at a deficit. Woo! I did it. Cool idea, implemented very well. I think my main issue is a jam game issue, which is to say there is a lot of what is going on in the back end mathematically that I don't really feel like I understand. You gave it a big enough cushion that it didn't seem to matter that much, and I could still kind of plug through it. But at the same time, it's also just like I didn't succeed because I felt like I had a command of the systems that existed. It's more like I went on vibes and never got enough negative feedback to persuade me otherwise, you know? And just the way that, like, people, food, and gold work together, and then defense is, interestingly, kind of an adjacent thing. The way that this is formatted in this picture. That it's kind of in its own separate system, while these three sort of seem to exist in some kind of economy that I never made the effort to understand because it didn't matter enough. I didn't need to understand it to keep going forward. I think if those things are more straightforward, then it's gonna engage people that you know, really like manipulating systems-based things and getting like mastery of them, as opposed to just being like, you did great and you did it, which is kind of a separate side of a spectrum that you could also just do that. You know, you could say the systems are vague and untutorialized and hard to understand, or you could say, I was so glad I didn't need to spend very much time understanding the mathematical system behind all of the stuff because I just like putting down citadels and watching it go thunk. Build, build, build. Oh, you did so great. Here come the guys. Oh, you beat the guys. Great job. Like, and honestly, that's probably a wider audience. And a lot of the juice and sort of graphical sense of it is there already. I guess it would be, you know, just enhancing it in a different way. It'd be like, it's like, what road do you want to take, young developer? Do you want to make a mathy systems game where people go on the forums a lot to talk about it? Or do you want to make a juicy, clicky, like mobile game for moms? Both are probably possible here. Okay. Well, that was fun. That was a pretty good night. It's nice to see the Cause Jam community coming out so strong. I really appreciate that. It's always a little bit of a dice roll how engaged people are going to be with that kind of thing. I'm going to be back in 21 hours for more of the same. We'll play this horse game. I don't know what this is, but I immediately want to play it. I just wanted the image. Yeah, we gotta play this. Yeah, and I'll be back in 21 hours to keep working on more of the same, keep plugging through these and building a showcase for when Raya is here on Saturday, that I might show him through all of the games. Probably should put this one on there. So hopefully I will see y'all and some of your friends tomorrow so that we can do more dev while they're here. Game Jam streaming and get the thing all squared up. Sound good? All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
That's the end of the show. All of us have got to go back on home. I hope you had a lot of fun. We'll catch you at the next one, or whenever we do at